Hi everyone, Shira is here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, nice to meet you, and my name is Shira. Today's video, I am going to share with you my absolute beauty favorites that you absolutely need to get. I am going to talk about some skincare, some prepping, some makeup products that I have been using in the past few months, and I honestly cannot live without them. Just want to tell you guys that I will be uploading 7 videos in a row. Today is my second day, and yesterday was my actually first day, the first video. I am going to upload 7 videos in a row. That means every day I will be uploading a new content, a new video. So you guys, what you need to do is just to subscribe my channel, press on the button so you make sure not to miss any of my content. You guys, if you want to know what are my absolute beauty favorites that I cannot live without and you absolutely need to get to, just keep watching me. The first thing that you need to know about makeup is that the most important thing is the prepping. Prep is key. You always need to make sure that you prep and prime. So first of all, I want to talk about the serum. So I have the hyaluronic acid serum right here. With this one I got for Trader Joe's, and I think it was about $7. And this one is just an amazing product. My must go to. I take it with me to everywhere, to any place, to any vacation that I go, because I honestly cannot live without this one. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the moisturizer. So I have been using the Binfei Multivital for about almost over 6 months as well, but I just want to tell you that it's really important to use a moisturizer before you put your makeup. Definitely think that you already know that, but it's also really important to use a moisturizer that already has an SPF in it. This one right here has a 30 SPF. That is really important. No matter where you go, if you put a makeup, you actually have to make sure that you put a moisturizer that has an SPF in it, or you can use an actual separate SPF to use after the moisturizer. I personally use the serum before I use the moisturizer, and it just boosts my skin. It just gives my skin a ton of hydration. Also really important is to prime the skin. So I really recommend using the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Now I know that this one is quite of investment on a primer, because this one just by itself is $52. With any foundation that I actually use in this, it's actually mattifying the skin, and it makes my whole foundation just looks much more smooth. One right here has an amazing texture. It almost feels like a moisturizer. How it's actually better on my skin, it definitely doesn't feel like a regular primer. It almost feels like a moisturizer. Actually my absolute primer that I don't change it for any other primer. So the next thing you obviously know, it is the foundation. So the foundation that I'm wearing today, it's actually the Danessa Myox foundation, and this one is right here. This one is actually more of a cream, but this one just gives me the full coverage that I like. You can choose light or medium or full coverage. This one right here, it is super buildable foundation, and this one I think it's just of $25 and it's completely worth it. What I really like about this product right here, that you can actually use it as concealer and as contour too, so you can actually buy 3 different shades that you can play with them. It's the only foundation that actually stays on my skin for all day. It just doesn't move. You can do dewy or matte, and that is my foundation that I think that this one is just one of the best foundation that I've ever used, and this one is just really a must in your kit as well. Another product from the Danessa Myox is actually this liquid cream cover right here in shade Tutu. Now I want to talk about this product because the first time that I tried it, I actually tried it on my lips, and I didn't like the texture on my lips. It was too oily. But I can tell you, the first time that I tried it on my cheeks, it was just a blow-minded. Just to apply just a little bit, 2 dots on my apples and 1 on my nose bridge, and then I just go with my fingertips and blend it like that. So it's actually when you blend it in the foundation, it gives you a very natural color of blush. I didn't buy this an actual liquid blush, I bought it as a lipstick, but the first time when I used it on my cheeks is my actually absolute go-to blush. So to set my makeup, I actually have a few ways, but one of them is actually the loose powder. I want to introduce you to one of the most affordable loose powder that I found, and it's this one, the Bake and Set setting powder Morphe powder right here. This one is shade translucent. It's one of the best loose powder that I've ever used, and I think that this one is honestly worth it because it's only $9, but it also really good. It's not just about the price. So I really think that this one right here that I'm using it under my eyes, I'm using it under my cheekbones. I sometimes use it all over the face if I want a really matte finish look. If you love doing your makeup and if you love doing your eyeshadows, I really think that you should get this eyeshadow palette. Now this one right here is actually the Anastasia Self Glam eyeshadow palette. Besides that, I'm in love with the packaging because it actually has a velvet texture. I'm actually going to talk about the colors. The colors right here. So first of all, you have a majority of colors that you actually can play with. You can some colors that you can do just your everyday makeup, and you have some colors right here that actually you can do a very soft glam makeup. I think that I bought this one for about $40. If you don't like Anastasia Beverly's, which I think that you actually don't have a reason to don't like, but anyway, if you have another brand that is actually your favorite brand, you can actually go to your favorite brand and find other nude eyeshadow palette. So if you've been watching my video constantly, I really think that you already noticed that I am not using false lashes for that often. Usually what I like to use is just a good mascara because my eyelashes are already thick and long, and I would think that in my everyday I'm actually not using any falsies. So my best go-to mascara is actually Lancome Mr. Big. I really think that this mascara right here is just the perfect mascara. This one, it just gives you a 10 times of volume to your eyelashes. It's really good mascara. But if you are a girl that likes to wear falsies, you can actually use the Allure eyelashes. I'm gonna put it right here. These Allure eyelashes is already pre-glued. You need to take it and just put it on your lash line, and it's super easy to use. So let's talk about lipstick. I really think that you should have one lipstick for your everyday and one lipstick for your glam makeup. I'm going to talk about two lipsticks right here. Let's talk about the first one for your everyday makeup. This one right here is the Ofra lipstick, and the shade is Bel Air. And I have to say that this one right here is just the perfect nude lipstick. That's what I have on my lips. It's just a perfect nude lipstick. It is so good, and it actually stays on my lips all day. If you are more a girl of glam, or if you really like to use red lipstick, I can tell you that this one right here, it is my favorite red lipstick ever in the world. This lipstick right here, it just has an amazing red. It's just a perfect red for your lips. This one is from Lancome, and actually the color right here is Bad Blood Ruby #1. Now I'm gonna show you on my hand. I actually don't have any place right here, but it's actually the perfect red shade right here. It's just so perfect. And what I really like about this lipstick, that it actually doesn't transfer. A lot of red lipstick tend to transfer to your teeth, to your makeup, and it actually doesn't look good. Put it in the morning and it will be on my lips when I'm going to sleep. I'm honest, I'm not kidding. I am always using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and this one is just an amazing product. I think that this one is just your bestie in your kit. I go and apply it on myself a little bit more, but this one also smells amazing like baby wipes. I know that it sounds funny, but it really smells like baby wipes. It's my favorite smell in the world. Again, this one is your bestie. If you use makeup, you actually need to use a setting spray. Another setting spray that I actually recommend, but I don't have it because I went out of it, is also the Prep and Prime by MAC, just the basic one. It's a really good setting spray as well. Alrighty guys, that was my absolute beauty favorites that you absolutely need to get. So these products that I showed you today, it's definitely the products that I'm always using. I've been using in the past 1 month or the past few months, and they've been my favorites almost forever. You guys, thank you so much for watching me. Just make sure to subscribe and press on the button to make sure not to miss any of my content. Make sure to thumbs up if you like the video. We'll see you next video in the same place right here tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching me, and I love every each and one of you. Bye bye.